Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, sheep people, and the roaring night. Welcome. Today I dropped Lucky Landings for a month straight, and this is the highlight reel from every bad joke, to the bad mic quality, to even the subscriber plugs all the way through. You guys have made this possible, and I want to say thank you. But I'll talk more about this at the end of the video. But for now, enjoy me being cringe for 30 days, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Greetings, today is day 1 of dropping Lucky Landings. Why? Because I ran out of original ideas and I decided to start stealing from other people instead. A battle has started out in the streets, and I wanted to wrap it up quickly. I do this by killing everyone involved. However, there's one guy in the back who just refuses to die for some reason. Is it because they don't want to die? Who knows? Don't worry, I'll take care of them later. Maybe. Hiding will not save you, little one, for I know how to jump across buildings and fly like 2 feet. This is very helpful in putting holes in your skull. Nothing really noteworthy in the town other than like a couple of explosives, but other than that, again, nothing. I found myself a quad crasher, so as long as I remember to drive safely, I might be able to make it through the rest of the game. A fight had broken out down by Salty, so I decided to airdrop the winner a brand new prize. That prize is a trip to the lobby. A small skirmish has broken out in this abandoned building, and let me tell you, it was a very dangerous battle. And by dangerous, I mean just a ton of people just coming at me and then dying. It was not beautiful, folks. It was awful. But it could have been better. I mean, I got fireworks. Let's start celebrating this victory. Until I realized there's another person alive. And then, you know, I wanted to leave him, but he had to. Like, he had to go. Then this guy just kind of appears out of nowhere. I don't know what he was doing. I don't even think he was in the right place. But I had to put him down anyway. This guy tried a different strategy. He tried to attack me from a distance. However, I treat this game as a simple point-and-click adventure. He did not stand a chance. I stole the last guy's quad crasher, but because I had one too many slurps, if you know what I mean, I proceeded to drive off the face of a cliff and immediately crash into a fence. How creative. Sadly enough, this also attracts the attention of some rather unsavory folks who actually have good aim. Sadly enough, they did not stand a chance. Well, maybe they did, but I have a better reaction time than them, so I win. Now, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the quad crashers quite a bit. However, they re-added the hoverboard recently, and I decided that was much better. I mean, give me credit, the hoverboard is the only vehicle I can do very dumb things like this, and I want to emphasize that they are very, very dumb. An example being pushing someone from a distance with a shotgun. You see, kids, this guy is what we call good at the game. Now, I had 2 options. I could run away, I could try fighting, or the secret third option, and blow everything up. But I don't know what I was doing, and this guy ended up breaking in and killing me. Congratulations, Faith, you win today, and I'll see you all tomorrow for episode 2 of Lucky Landings Drops. Alrighty, everybody, it's day 2 of dropping Lucky Landings. You might be asking why, and I'm answering with because. Always carry a shotgun when you're entering combat, kids. Why? Well, not only does it give you an advantage, it also gives you more rights than everyone else. And if you don't believe me, ask about any American, and 9 out of 10 of them will agree with this statement. I mean, really, the only good thing here was like a sniper rifle and a couple of bombs. This place does not live up to its name. But hey, I can't really complain. I am pretty good with a sniper rifle. Watch this. What do you mean he didn't die? I proceed to try and scare the guy out of the house by using some explosives I found at Lucky Landings. However, this guy is very, very afraid of dynamite. At the moment I start throwing it through the window, he very much panics and proceeds to rift away. I also, may or may not, have blown myself up. He fled to the mountaintops and tried to attack me from a distance. However, I have a sniper rifle, and he was standing very still. Robbed the grave of someone who came before me, found some nice juice, decided to drink it, and also stole his wonderful hoverboard. I think this is going to be pretty good. I am not very good at driving, however, and I've managed to break both of my legs. However, whilst partially crippled, I am still able to very easily hide behind a wall and shoot people from a distance. Another fight had broken out recently, and I decided to start cleansing the survivors. I started with those of us who were a little more exposed and a little more weak. There was a random rich dude hiding in his golf cart. He thought he was safe, but the sound of me attacking him attracted some wildly individual who might have been homeless. However, he's now not. That guy in the golf cart thought he could try and escape. However, he did not realize I had a minigun and determination, so he did not make it. Another rich guy stopped by. He offered me his hoverboard, along with another free thing, his life insurance. Alrighty, this guy just started taunting me, which was very rude of him. Don't worry, he will regret it. He regretted it very much. Now I am obligated to remind you that you need to like and subscribe for me to continue to make more content. And wait, where did this guy go? Does he think he can actually escape? Do not fret, he did not make it very far. Okay, so this guy on the mountain started challenging me to a sniper duel, and I believe this might be very interesting for one of us. Alrighty, I take back everything I was talking about this guy. He is an absolute coward. I mean, seriously, this guy was so bad he didn't even bother fighting back once he knew I was here. Like, come on, guy, this is a battle royale. Try and battle. The last guy in the game was very, very brave until I put a hole in his ribcage. And this is America, so he will have to pay for the bills. Never mind, he didn't even make it past his house. And this means I have won the day. Congratulations to myself for actually making it this far. Thank you all for tuning in. And remember to like and subscribe for insert convincing reason here. Day 3 of dropping Lucky Landings. Why? I kind of forgot. Anyway, since this is a far bus, no one should be here. Never mind, an AI was there, so I had to break it down for him and tell him why he needed to leave. Sadly enough, he did not listen to me, so I had to put him down. Sad. There traditionally is 2 other people at Lucky Landings, and I just so happened to found the second one in my house. Alright, time to send the eviction notice. Loot-wise, today has been the best day. Found myself a blue pump, a gold scar, some boogies, some clingers, and some gliders. This should be good. Nothing too noteworthy here. This guy really wanted some attention for some reason, so I gave it to him. That is all. Due to lack of commentary, Fortnite decided to spawn another AI. Sadly enough, I also lost all my aim. This is really bad, but it's an AI and you can't hit anything. Alrighty, hoverboard time. Let's go get some kills. In hindsight, I really should have played this match a lot better. I mean, I tried to kill this guy with a mounted turret I found, and paid the price for it. Really, I lost most of my health bar. This guy has a minigun and hid behind a tree, and I didn't really build that much. I was doomed from the start. Yeah. Nothing much to it. I just kind of suck at the game some days. Well, see y'all tomorrow, because this was... Alright, it's day 4 time. Let's get this started. Remember, if you think you're safe, you are not. Alright guys, I'm gonna be kind of like completely honest. Day 4 is kind of a boring one to play, and it's gonna be very boring for you to watch, so let's just skip to the end game. Alright, this game is called Fortnite. I've noticed a lot of forts that have not been built. Example, this guy. I apologize for lacking commentary this game, for I do not understand what is going on in this clip, like at all. I'm supposed to tell you guys to like and subscribe for more cool content, but this content is just pretty generic, so you know what? Dislike the short, unsubscribe to my YouTube channel, never watch anything I post ever again, do not comment your opinion, get out. What do you really want me to say about this? Honestly, I got nothing. It happened. Greetings, today is day 5 dropping Lucky Landings. Why? Yes. Anyway, I start today off by stabbing Santa. How fun. Today I learned that object permanency seems to be a thing of the past. Hey, look at that. 3 people landed at Lucky Landings. This is very lucky for my kill streak. Insert joke about hoverboard killing here. Whilst I'm fighting this guy on the ice, I want to remind you to dislike the video, unsubscribe, and click on the sound. Here's a free tip for all you watching. If you ever decide to go and airstrike someone, make sure that you bring a shotgun to the fight and not just an SMG. You will lose. You know, maybe I should stop using a shotgun as a ranged weapon. Nah. Hello, good sir. Would you like me to send you a free trip to the lobby and, oh. Alrighty, it's time for day number 6. Some days I do wonder what goes on inside the minds of the locals. Then again, I don't think they have minds to begin with. Whilst running around the rooftops, I found myself a golden jet, and wait, this is the wrong footage, isn't it? Remember, kids, if you're ever shot at by something that could even be perceived as a sniper, remember to construct walls. This guy didn't. He paid for it. I mean, look at me. The moment I'm shot at, I begin to construct a 5-star hotel, bar not included. In battles like this, you need to be a very good sharpshooter in order to win. I am one of those, at least according to all the locals in Lucky Landing. However, this guy grew up in Tilted Towers, so he was faster. Alright, time for day 7. I was unable to record audio for this short, so I had to push it back a little bit. But don't worry, I'm back. And to any who are gonna ask, I am not using AI voices. I do not support AI as anything other than a tool. Wait, hold up. I've done this before. You're supposed to kill the zombie and then the survivor, right? Look, I'm just not doing well today, so gameplay just sucks. Don't worry though, I'll be better for tomorrow. Peace. Alright, now it's day 8 and... Hey, get out of the shot! Subscribe or else you'll end up like this cat. The script called for me to make a joke on how this guy deserves to die because he interrupted my intro. This is a battle royale, so... You know, I've been doing a lot of close-range killing recently. It's time to get back to my roots and just practice sniping. You know, the husks are annoying, but you wanna know what's more annoying? People. What did I tell you guys about standing in the open? Even though I bully people for rookie mistakes, I would like to remind you all that I too am bad at this game. And that's it. Nothing more. Today is certainly day 9, isn't it? He who controls the shotgun controls the world. No escape, little one. I need clips for the 2 people who actually pay attention to me. You know, I'm thinking about starting a blog channel talking about my annoying upstairs neighbors. I mean, come on, I put one hole in the yard and suddenly they start brawling. That didn't sound too good. I then decided to go fishing at Loot Lake where I caught myself an epic sniper and wait, this is the wrong footage again, darn it! There, who cares anyway, it's a Tuesday, no one's gonna watch this anyway. Day 10 of my gambling addiction, dropping Lucky Landings. Whilst I'm bullying the people who haven't even touched the ground yet, I want to remind you to like and subscribe. Why? We're almost at 300 subscribers, maybe that's a good reason. 1, 2, 3, Alabama. Got him. Yes, the snow zombies are pretty threatening, but you want to know what's even more threatening? Me, unsupervised, wielding a shotgun. Or a sniper, to be honest. I am pretty good with those. I'm just gonna make sure this guy stays dead, despite the zombies, and... Oh. Okay. Note to self. After shooting someone in the chest, make sure they die before the zombies get them. Look, man, sometimes I just don't know what to say when it comes to certain clips, like this one. Best I got is, like, the dance of the shotguns. I don't know. Look, I'm on a time crunch here. Here, cut me some slack. Effective way to attack me, though, is to airstrike me. Like, I genuinely had no idea where this guy came from, and was not prepared for him to attack. Well, GG's. Day 11 of... Wait, what are we doing again? Got bored of being grounded all day, so I decided to take a pack of balloons and a shotgun I found on the floor and airstrike people. And yeah, I believe the strategy is pretty decent, all things considered. While I have you here, I want to say thank y'all for the 300 subscribers. I know it's not much in the grand scheme of things, but it really does mean a lot and validates my goofy y'all content. But enough of the sap stories. Let's get back to the genocide to be fun. You know what they say, give me a rocket and I take your liver. Look, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter if you're poor or rich. We all die to explosives the same way. Look, considering no one watches my videos during the normal week, I really have nothing to gain for putting too much effort into this, so let me just insert a funny joke about something here. And for those of you who stuck around because I made mediocre Delta Room sketches, don't worry, I'm back to doing that in like a day or so. Day 12 of dropping the random location no one cares about. The first 2 clips are always the same, so there's not much to commentate about. You tend to notice a pattern. First one dumb, second one sneaky. This is the biggest nerf since they removed double pumps. They got rid of 2 of my hoverboards, oh no! Look, I might be pretty bad at this game, but only I can choose when I return to the lobby. And that time is now. Thank y'all for 300 subscribers now. See y'all tomorrow for... Alrighty everybody, today's day 13 of Insert Intro to Lucky Landings. Instead of what I usually do and tell you about whatever's going on screen, I need to talk to y'all about something real quick. This is the item shop while recording this video. Anything look a little off to you? They brought back the Flapjack bundle, which, for those of you who are unaware, was given to free for anyone who played either Fall Guys or Rocket League. I can't really remember at the moment. Now, I'm not really complaining. Hell, I encourage them to bring stuff like this back. The problem arises with how they've been bringing it back. And no, I am not complaining about the fact that it's in the item shop and therefore devaluing the original skin. It's the fact they threw the whole thing in the item shop. Now, let me explain. The fact that the whole thing is in the item shop, meaning for those of you who only want like the skin or the back bling, will have to pay for the entire thing. Again, I'm not against this, but here's a solution that will make those who are a little more happy. Instead of bringing back everything, you could like leave out, let's say, the sprays, the emote, the emoticon, stuff like that. This allows newer players who didn't have the skin the ability to get it, and those who originally got it have something in their locker that says they did. But that's my idea. It either works or it makes everyone mad. I can't tell. See y'all tomorrow for Day 14, and the island is beginning to heal. Use whatever pickaxe you want, but I'm pretty sure knives hurt more than unicorns do. Some days I swear I'm the only human who lands here. You know, back in the day, Epic actually experimented with LTMs. One of them, I believe my favorite, was Air Royale, where you used a plane. Sadly enough, the main gameplay has to be on the ground, which is very sad, I guess. Look, I may not be very accurate today, but I still land good shots. Look, love him or hate him, snipers are very powerful. I mean, one moment you're alive, the next moment you're back in the lobby. But I mean, you can't use snipers for everything. Point being the fight happening right outside my window and, never mind. Yeah, sir, you can't be flying in these areas. This is a restricted flight zone. Oh, hello there, little fella. You want to play a game of chicken and... I can't feel my legs. Nah, but enough lollygagging. Lollygag. Well, who put this in my script? No, seriously, I'm gonna fire whoever put this in my script. Alright, in all seriousness though, I'm gonna lose, so I just want to remind y'all that thank you for the support I've been getting recently. Like, honestly, I really want to thank y'all for supporting my channel. It's meaning a lot to me. Welp, today's been day 14, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for... Wait, what? Look, if that does not deserve a like, I don't know what does. Day 15, and oh no, it's getting worse. You know, it is funny to watch someone realize you're there. This guy, absolutely bad, but nice 360. In the spirit of the last guy, I tried to finish this one off with the hand cannon, but my aim is crippled, so I decided just to put him down normally. Oh my goodness, guys. It's the mythical third guy that drops this location. It's like so rare to see one of those. And they're at full health? I'm so cooked, and just kidding. Don't mind me, guys, I'm just passing through. Don't want to cause any trouble in this, Well, hey there, little fella. Don't worry, I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm just going on my way, and... Shh. I think he bought it. Just kidding, you idiot! Get owned! Alright, these are actually taking a little longer than expected, so I'm just gonna start rapid firing through these kills. Sound good to y'all? Alright. I'm gonna be quite honest, I just kind of panicked here. I didn't know what to do until I realized, wait, I have a shotgun. I am superior. Whilst realizing this is the first time I've ever actually been to Frosty Flights, I was attacked, which was really rude of them, you know? So, I had to put them down. I'm sorry, little one. Is that someone skybasing? Wait, actually? Yo, sir, that ain't gonna work no more. Final 3 and... I mean, final 2, and it's looking pretty... Yeah, it is pretty grim for me. So, I only really have one choice if I have a chance at winning. Minigun. Wait, it's actually working? Wait, would this actually work? This shouldn't work, right? I'm dead. 3 in a row? What? Day 16 of dropping Lucky Land. I cannot do that voice. Alright, so I'm gonna drop my predictions for Pokemon Day. This might be releasing during it, but this is recorded the day before. Sound great to y'all? Alright, safe bet. I want to say Gen 10's announced. That's the first one. Prediction number 2 is going to be a little safer. Pokemon Champions is going to get a release date, and we're going to get a little more information about it. Third bet, I think we're going to get information about Pokemon spin-off. Not Pokopia, not a mobile game, an actual spin-off. Fourth prediction, they're going to release a new card set similar to the 25th anniversary. It will be scalped to hell and back, and there will be one card on release that's upwards of $1,000. Mark my words. Fifth one's going to be more personal. I want them to give us a Gen 2 version of Pokemon Quest. Please, Game Freak, give us more of it. But yeah, those are my predictions for Pokemon Day. Please laugh at me in the comments about how horribly wrong I was, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for... With winter almost over, day 17, I can guarantee you we are not having fun. You know, have you ever just looked at someone and wondered, how could they be this stupid? Look, I might be at death's door, but I'm not out yet. I've noticed how most of the kills I've been getting just come from people who don't even bother with building, which is actually kind of sad. I mean, the original hook to this game was the fact that you could create your own defenses mid-match. And I just find it kind of weird how most people just tend not to use the main gimmick anymore. And yes, I did call it a gimmick, because at this point, building is just that. But hey, that's just my takeaway. Zero build exists anyway, so... And also I have my gripes with Fortnite having AI in OG, but that's for another day. But hey, at this point I cannot tell if this is a commentary channel or complaining about Fortnite channel. Who really knows at this point, man? I don't. Alrighty, today's day 18 of dropping Lucky Landings. If you dislike my voice, don't forget to unsubscribe, dislike the video, and leave a very hateful comment down below. But today we're starting not only with 1 kill, but because this guy was destroying the property value, we're starting off with 2. Another halfwit was ruining the property value of Lucky Landing, so I decided to start chasing him down because this is now personal. And wait a second, no, wait, never mind, this is just Minecraft. You know, if you think you can be sneaky in my presence, you have another thing coming for you, Ann. I'll just leave it at that. Yo, thanks for the crown. You, sir, are a legend. Oh, and today is day 19 of dropping Lucky Landings, and we're starting off with violence. I think. Hold on. Wait. Yo, Nancy, where'd you put my script? What do you mean you threw it away? I need it for today! Well, I guess that means today is an improv day, and it looks like we are blowing things up. Here's a guide on how to blow people up. Step 1. Cast Intimidation. Step 2. Launch the rocket. Step 3. Make as much noise as you can to drown out the sound of the rocket. But if you're fighting against someone who prefers to chase after you, you simply cast Intimidation, wait for them to get closer, and then you shoot the rocket. Don't y'all love it when you're trying to build, but you're building no wanna build no more? On day 20, I decided to take things to the skies in celebration of whatever we're celebrating today. And getting fancy with it, I'm taking this one down British style. I begin my descent upon the common folks in my chariot, but if I'm not ascending, they certainly will. Fish, 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 fish. Fish. YouTube is a very strange place. Sometimes I spend literal hours making these goofy shorts. But I make one sketch of the Roaring Knight, and that pops off harder than anything I've done previously. So you know what that means. That's right, I'm drawing Lancer's bucket. And no, I am not kidding whatsoever. I promise you this, I will draw the bucket by the end of this week. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be talking about whatever gameplay is going on. So what we have here? Oh, just more... Yeah. Look, the most I can say is that this might be the first time I've been to Lonely Lodge, but other than that, nothing interesting happening. So, freedom motifs, am I right, people? Okay, good. It's over. On day 21, I punished those who have a monthly subscription to the game. Look, it is very nice to see real human beings landing at Lucky Landings. However, just like everything else, they're very weak to dying. My commentary is not commentating today, so I will commentate about my lack of commentary about commentating about this commentary. And for anyone who has ever asked, English is my third language. My second and first one are yet to be discovered. You know, I originally went into this whole dropping Lucky Landings daily thing as a, oh, I'll probably do it for 10 days and immediately drop it type thing. And yet here we are, 21 days in, I have gained more subscribers than I could have ever imagined. I've actually had fun with this, and I'm no longer responsible for me blowing myself up. On day 22, I'll describe every kill with just one word. Power Ranger. Parkour. Exercise. Frail. Stupid. Fish. Breakdancing. How would I describe this situation? I know! Victory! I have returned, day 25. I am not good in the slightest. Yeah, I kind of lost my voice and wasn't able to record for 2 days, my bad. Also, day 24 is just called day 23 because they looked very similar. Never forget. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, subscribe for mediocre gameplay and horrible audio quality. Or don't, I really don't care. I'm not your parent, I can't tell you what to do, and... What's going on? Hello, sir, are you okay? Sir? Yeah, no, that is not healthy. On day 26, we start the day off by executing a pickle on the edge of the island. Tree. You don't need a car to perform a hit and run. However, they can be used as cover for your evil schemes. You know, when the season ends, I'm actually gonna miss the planes. They were annoying, sure, and allowed third-partiers, but they were, honestly, kind of fun. You know, sir, you are a worthy adversary. However, there's one thing you're forgetting, to look down. Next time, don't pick a fight when you have 2 HP. If you are not enjoying the content so far, first of all, why are you here? Get out! Second of all, please dislike the video, but if you're actually enjoying it, please like and consider subscribing for more mediocre gameplay. Sir, if you think that door can save you, think again. Here we are, endgame, top of a mountain. I am definitely dying as 2 people are trying to kill me both at the same time. This is not good. I am guaranteed to lose, but if I'm lucky, I might be able to... Never mind. Day 27, 'tis is. Sorry for not being here, sleep not I have. So yeah, I've been getting back into making stupid little sketches of random things. But for now, let's focus on the gameplay. Just kidding, we're gonna be talking about the series ending. So yeah, in all seriousness, I think I'm gonna be ending this series at day 30. The reason why might be a little interesting. You see, I can only do a month of Fortnite straight. I do like it, I like the game, I probably will make more content on it. But as of now, I need to stop this at day 30. Like, honestly. Don't worry, though. I will make everything into a large compilation video for those of you who missed a day or two. Trust me. But, yeah, that's been my ramble. Thank you all for the support. I really do appreciate it. But, comment down below if you want me to draw anything. Please, I beg of you, I can only draw Lancer's bucket so many times. Day 28. You know the drill by now, but except today I'm more evil. Today, the violence will be very condensed, very localized. Entirely outside of Salty Springs. It's kind of odd. It's almost like I should drop a month in Salty Springs. Nah, I ain't doing that. Kind of boring, and I know that no one's gonna watch that. Not very entertaining. But Lucky Landing, go ho ho, that's a different story, as it's just another location. I'm in severe pain. I see that object permanency is something that these people sorely lack. And I do mean sorely lack. I mean, look at this guy. I build a wall there, he's still shooting at it, and by the time he notices me, it's a wee bit too late. When I heard my packages was getting delivered via airmail, I was skeptical at best, and I think I'll remain skeptical. Don't worry, they got out just before the crash. However, they were trespassing, and this is America. Not to spoil the ending here, but I do die due to my stormtrooper aim. Like, I missed 4 shots. Unbelievable. Well, good night, tri-state area. So it's day 29, huh? We've made it this far. What's another day? But, as usual, we execute the locals. Yeah, I definitely need a new mic. However, I'm broke at the moment, so this will do. You know, I love how creative Fortnite used to be with their consumables. Well, the season's coming to end, so you know what that means. The Earth is breaking apart at its seams. Yippee. Now, what have I told you about standing still? You know what? I'm honestly hyped for Fortnite Season 2. It's the first time since, like, Chapter 2, so... You know what? Let's see what you're cooking, Epic. But a fitting conclusion to this day wouldn't end without me being totally wrecked. It's the last day, and my last chance to do this! So the new season's out, and let me just say it here. It is peak. Apologies, little one, I have no choice. You know, I honestly don't have anything to say, really. It's been a whole month of this, and... honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed the video just as much as I enjoyed making it. I really enjoyed this, and I hope I could do more of this in the future. And it fits that I die as I live. Shotguns and explosives. Congratulations on surviving the video. Y'all deserve a shout out if you made it here legit and not just skipped the whole video. You all actually have made this possible to, you know, create content for fun, really. I really do want to thank you guys, and if I haven't already convinced you, please like the video and subscribe. I will most likely do something with the new season, as you can see in the background, but yeah, thank you, honestly. But I'll see y'all next time.